If you roll with Killmonger, then I am definitely not the instructor for you.
Where them kicks at? Where them hands? Where them holes? Where them throws? You know what I'm saying?
There are people in the African American community who believe that the Killmonger character in Marvel's Black Panther, he should be the Black Panther, he should be the one we should emulate, and not the character of T'Challa, the African character in the Black Panther movie, who inherits the throne from his father. I think his name was T'Chaka. So if you haven't seen the Black Panther movie, major spoilers, please, please jump out now. There's only one reason, well, there's several reasons, but there's one main reason why you shouldn't be looking at Killmonger as anything other than what the name of the character is, a Killmonger. He shot his girlfriend in the face. He shot her in the face. I don't care how passive you think T'Challa was. He really wasn't. He was just calm and thoughtful. I don't care if you think that the Wakandans were sellouts because they should have been going around beating up white supremacy. And by that, a lot of you probably mean white people. All over the world, they weren't. They were just being isolationists. Kind of like how Japan was before they ran into the Europeans. Wakanda is basically bizarro Japan around the Meiji era. Where in this instance, instead of it being light-skinned people who fell behind the rest of the world technologically, this is bizarro Japan, because in this instance, dark-skinned people moved ahead of the rest of the world by isolating themselves. So it's bizarro Japan. Look up some Japanese history, especially, oh, I forget the name of the guy. I want to say it was Admiral Perry's. Don't quote me. There was an admiral's, when his naval ship came up to Japan and they saw that ship, Japan was like, uh-oh, we messed up. I'm giving a very colloquial version of history here. We messed up. We've been too alone. Everybody's moving ahead of us. We got to play catch up. When that wasn't true, it was just that one group, and that was just one weapon. But they figured all that out later. T'Challa. Now, people want to say T'Challa was Martin Luther King, Killmonger was Malcolm X. T'Challa. Okay, if I'm going to say who I am as a martial arts instructor, I'm definitely T'Challa. I'm definitely more T'Challa than Killmonger. Did I have my Killmonger phase when I was young? Yeah, I think there was some Killmonger in me when I was younger. You know, like before I became an adult. You know, when I got the smack down from instructors saying, no, you got to stop being crazy. And that's just physical smackdown, but the verbal and spiritual and moral smackdowns I got from men of various races. As I age, saying, no, son, no, Cecil, you can't do that. No, 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 no. Everybody going, no, you can't think that way. No, that's not correct. It didn't matter what color they were, black, white, Asian. They were like, no, you crazy. No, 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 no. That's the job of the old dudes. Sometimes you got to smack the young dudes. Even if it's not with your hands, you got to do that emotionally until they get it. And then I remember when I joined the Marine Corps, definitely got some smack down there. Thought I was bad till I saw the dude climbing up the ropes, up and down with two hands, practically using one hand on a rope, come down, looking at you like, your turn. And you're like, so that's part of the cycle of life for young men. I want my students to be more like T'Challa. Because if I may borrow from Stan Lee, with great power comes a great responsibility. Which is the theme of the Black Panther movie, in my opinion. It's not a Black Power movie. It's not a movie that was just made for black people. It was a movie that used a bunch of black people in a fictional country, mind you, to basically say the Spider-Man theme again. With great power comes great responsibility. Now, the great martial artist and science fiction writer Stephen Barnes has been saying on his Facebook page that people are not paying attention to what Killmonger does or did. They're paying attention to what he said. He talked a good game, but he's basically still an evil character. And he's saying that's how people end up electing dictators. And I must agree with that statement. It's got to be. Because a lot of you are rolling with Killmonger, and you're just totally ignoring the fact that he shot his girlfriend in the face. Really, you should have been done with him when he poisoned the curator at the museum. That should have been enough. But a lot of you guys, a lot of you all who are racist, probably going to go, that's white girl, I don't care. Yeah, I know that's how some of you think with your diseased little minds. Okay? Your wicked minds, you're going to think, oh, well, casualty of war. But you have to realize this. He shot someone in the face that he was just kissing and being loving towards. That is not behavior that you want to emulate. That is the behavior of someone who is a psychopath, who is evil, and who literally only thinks of themselves. That is not who you want to be. That is not who you want instructing you. That is not what I would like to turn into. That is not what I would like to turn my students into. And so if that makes me weak, if that makes me soft, if that makes me not real enough for you, please do us both a favor and never come to my class or bring your children to my class or recommend me to anyone, because just tell the world that I am a T'Challa sellout in your eyes if you really think that Killmonger should have been the one to become Black Panther. I understand your anger, I understand your frustration. You feel like Killmonger taught a very good Black revolutionary game, and he did. But I'm going to say this one more time before I end this video. Killmonger talked a great game, and he had some really good points, okay? He did. He had some really good points when he talked about how Wakanda really could help end pain and suffering around the world with their technology. But he shot his girlfriend in the face. The face! He shot her in the face! He shot her in the face. And some of you all who want to talk about misogyny, what greater misogyny is there than somebody who poisons the curator and then shoots his girlfriend in the face? You want to talk about he loved Black people? As soon as he got the power of the herb, he didn't care about Black people. Did he take that herb and say, I want you to clone this herb and let's give this herb to all the oppressed people around the world? Did he want to do that? Did he want to take, even if he came in and T'Challa was like, no, cousin, you cannot take our vibranium to the world. What if he talked to his cousin to try to come up there and take over for himself, not for anybody else, and said, you know what, cousin, why don't we take these spies that we have now, have the spies observe people in their zone, see if there's anyone else who could be a Black Panther. We offer them a membership in this Black Panther Brotherhood. And then we have them, because they know their communities better than we do. We give them the power of the Black Panther. We give them some training in our ways. And then they act as their own little solo sleeper agents, and they combat the evil around them. Did he offer to share the power of the Black Panther with everyone? No. No. He only wanted it for himself, and that's how you know he's selfish. That's how you know he didn't like Black people. He didn't really care about oppression. Killmonger was about Killmonger. And you know what? I know people's daddies die. Their daddies die and their mamas die. But you know what? That does not give you the right to shoot people in the face or to poison them. I mean, he shot her in the face. Oh, he shot her in the face. Anyway, so this is going to go on my I'm Not the Instructor for You series. Okay? So, if you want to know what I'm like, when you become the class, I strive to be like T'Challa, not like Killmonger. If you don't like it, don't watch my videos. Actually, watch my videos because I need the views and I need the subscribers. Just don't come to class because you're not going to be happy. Because I want to create more Black Panthers. And I mean that in the metaphorical sense, not that you actually literally have to be a black person or that you have to really turn to an animal. But you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to uplift. If I had access to the herb, I would try to give it to good people. Even though I do understand the wisdom of not sharing the herb with everybody because you can't trust everybody. And sometimes you might not really know what somebody's made up on the inside until they get that kind of power. So that's why I would say let their sell people all over the world, watch people, observe them, get to know them. If they think it's somebody like, and then they all meet and they take a vote and we're like, let's see, do you think this man, this woman could be a Black Panther? Yes, no. They get a yes. You take them back to Wakanda. This what's up. Then we're going to give you the power to Black Panther. Now you go Panther in your neighborhood. And then, you got to come back once a year and have our Black Panther meetups. But these days you can do it on the internet. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people who like to talk about the martial arts and who like to talk about comic book nerd stuff too. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. And peace. In the face! Peace.